But speaking of which, we are about to get things started here. So I am going to get going. Game 1, round of 64. On the blue side, Shoten, Naranana, an advanced German representing the Ultimate Ponies of Doom. And of course, Team Rocket in orange. And already, Cole. What a goal. Look at this pass. Look at this setup. Beautifully done. Doom comes off the wall, sends it off the back wall, and there is Cole to park it in the net. Great start for Team Rocket. So, let's try and keep up with the ball here. It's a little hard to keep up with chat during the game, so forgive me if I miss anything. Alright, corner shot. Nice little setup. Looks like Doom tries to make a play on it, but this could be wide open here. Shoten can't get into position on the ball in time, so it goes a little off point, but there's advanced German. He's not just German, he's an advanced German. Ooh. A little bit of lag spikes here and there are causing the game to act a little funky. So, not my end, on someone's end. Possibly Cole. I'll blame Cole, he's the easiest one to blame. Gets cleared out. Could not make a play there. They're doing a good job of getting some centers here. Oh, and there's a nice setup. Shoten with the goal. Very nicely done. Look at this setup. The ball hangs around in center way too much. I'm hoping that's not a sign of things to come, but Team Rocket could not get the clearance on that. And that's that's a problem. Not being able to get the good clearance on that attempt is what's going to really be a deciding factor when those centered shots come in. Whether it's Team Rocket or their opponents, you got to be able to react. Oh, that was brilliant. Look at this goal one more time. Cole. Doomsy gets the setup off the wall here. They try to make a defensive play, but they just center it to enough where Cole can thread the needle, man. He parks that ball right tight into the corner. Fantastic. This is getting much more interesting, and we're starting to see some of the vulnerabilities of Team Rocket. You know, I don't know if that was just a brief lapse in setup. Maybe they just weren't in the right position at the right time. Well, I clearly weren't in the right position at the right time. But we're starting to see a much more alert team in this Ultimate Ponies team. Look at these defensive stops. Shoten is doing fantastic at reacting to the ball, making plays happen. We're getting a little bit of lag here. I hope that doesn't affect... Excuse me. I hope this doesn't affect the game too much. Cole and Fisho trying to get the ball a little far downfield. There's Doom. Comes up hard, but Shoten kills the attack. Fisho comes in high, goes off the wall. Doomsy centers the shot. Cole, can he make the follow through? No, the ball is cleared away. Naranana puts it up high. Sorry, this ball's getting a little tricky to follow. I'm going to fall back a little bit here. Shoten gets just ahead of it to stop the ball from getting past midfield. Team Rocket getting put to the test right now. Some very nice defensive positioning by this Ultimate Ponies team. But Cole, with the aerial stop and the aerial clear, puts the ball on the wall. Fisho tries to put it hard on net. Advanced German there to make a play. Great detonation. You know, sometimes you got to make those detonation plays to open up lanes to make attacks from. Looks like they weren't quite able to exploit it, but Shoten is just a wall right now. Doing fantastic job. Cole, oh, with a breathtaking save there. That was going to go in. Advanced German cannot make the follow-up. Shoten tries to stop it. Doomsy sends the ball back downfield, but Advanced German, unreal. Stop. What a save. Cole puts it into the corner. Ball goes up high. There's Doomsy trying to make a play on it. Fisho centers it. Cole gets the contact and the goal. 3-1. What an exchange. Team Rocket definitely having to up their game from the past two series. They're getting deeper in the tournament. These games are getting a lot more exciting. You can see the lag kind of spiking in here and there. It's getting a bit rough, but it's okay. We're holding tight. We're trying to just get some good shots here. Fisho gets the ball back on the blue side. I can't really talk about strategy or any of the little things because it's just so much action going on in this game. This is a very exciting thing to watch. Great center by the Ponies. Can they make the follow-up here? Oh, brilliant stop by Doomsy. Clears the ball back to the own side and makes the follow-up. That is a goal. Excuse me. Look at this again. Doomsy makes the stop. Oh, come on, guys. Doomsy made the stop and made the follow-up in that goal. That was fantastic. Team Rocket still looking really good, but I hope that the Ponies don't get disheartened because they are looking really good in this game. I'm going to give some props to Shoten, who has been just a defensive wall German, though. Oh, exploits the off clear. Take a look at this. Fisho can't get contact on it. An advanced German gets the right angle, beats Doomsy to the punch, and cuts the gap to 2. We're down to just under a minute. You can get 2 goals in under a minute. I know it's possible. Is it likely, though? But it is possible. Fisho takes to the sky. Doomsy, like a rocket, parks the ball in the net. Can we see this one more time, please? Let's look at this. Doomsy, bada boom, with the header. Straight in. I think Team Rocket might take this game, but they have got some serious opponents in these Ultimate Ponies. This team has got some skill. Cole going way high. Oh, advanced German a little bit behind on the attack. Cannot convert it into a goal. Right now, Team Rocket slowing down the pace a little bit, keeping the ball on their side. Gets the nice setup, and Cole with the goal. 6-2. As they are establishing their victory for this first game. But this is going to be a very interesting series. I don't know if this series is going to go 3-0. Doomsy with the crossbar aid. Oh, Fisho has to get in there to try to clear. Cole has to follow through. Advance gets it on point. Oh, it hits the bar. God, that attack. It looked so good, but they just couldn't put it away. Advanced German comes in again, but it's not enough. That ends Game 1. Team Rocket pulls off the win 6-2. The score looks lopsided, but it was not a real indicator of this game. This is a much more competitive series. I tell you what, this is a much more competitive series. So, as we wait for Game 2 to get things started here, things we've been seeing, a little bit of... I think Team Rocket was trying to get a read on this team, and they let their positioning down a little bit. So now that they have a good idea of the team, I think Game 2 will be a little more interesting. The teams have got a feel for one another. Shoten, he's only got 2 recorded saves, but man, he was a defensive wall in this game. You could see it. Just he was making excellent defensive stop after defensive stop. You know, killing the plays in the, you know, just outside of the goal zone. So it was looking really good. This is going to be fun, man. This is going to be real fun. I am very excited to see where this series goes. So I think we're just waiting on Advanced German right now. Here we go. Game 2. Ready to go. Team Rocket in blue. Ultimate Ponies of Doom in orange. I think we are looking at a 3-2 game right now. So we may have to restart if things don't change here. Yeah, we are we're kind of waiting here. All right, this game might have to be restarted, but it's all good. Let's watch the ball. Hi there. It's getting real tight here. Action shots. Look at that ball. Look at that ball. How you doing? Hey, Lincoln. Look at that ball. Look at that ball. It's beautiful. Cole, hey, I was looking at that ball. Pardon me. Jeez, rude. Naranana, upset. Or upside down. Whoa, where'd it go? Alright, I'm too close. I'm losing sight of the greater picture. Which is just a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, it's pretty clear this is going to have to get restarted. Advanced German just left the match. Doomsy is just hanging out. What? I don't know what's going on here. Hi, Doom. What you doing, buddy? What a stop! Stopped it like a domino. Naranana in the best goalie position you possibly can be. Oh, and there he goes. Cole with the goal. That's not gonna. It's not official. We're just kind of waiting here. Oh, it looked like Shoten got the heartbreaker. All right, we'll take this guy a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened there. I think Advanced German obviously dropped. Cool, great goal. Good job, buddy. Spot on. Shoten gets credit for that because Cole is a masterful player and puts it on point. Huge goal. This is truly the best example of Team Rocket in action you will ever see. All right. Well, it looks like we're starting to come back in. I'm going to leave this match, and then we will try again. So hang tight just a quick second. Let's get in on... oops. Let me get back in there, make sure. All right. Just going to be a few moments while I wait and see. We are going to the same stream. We are. Okay. Once I get back in, we'll switch back over. I don't know what happened there. Well, I guess there's something with Advanced German. It happens. You know. Alright. Back in. Waiting for everybody to join. Waiting for everybody to pick their teams. Pick their sides. Oh, no. Well, we might have to do it again. Everybody's getting too overzealous. I think they were on the wrong sides there for a few seconds. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. Beauty of live action. Okay, hold on. We're getting there. I swear we're getting there. I'm just trying to not hang out in the room while they're trying to reset and get everybody back in. So I think I was completely out there. I think we're good now. Hopefully I don't miss any of the play. No, they're still in here. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna wait for them to... They haven't actually restarted the game or the room for the third time yet. So, alright. Sorry, I have to get my my Skype window back up so I can watch for when Fisho messages me. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, I think we're just about ready. I'm going to switch back over to the game view. We've got everybody joining teams. There's Fisho. All right. Game 2. About to get underway here. Here we go. Game 2. Round of 64. In the blue, Team Rocket. In the orange, the ultimate Ponies of Doom. Game 1. The score was a little lopsided, but the game was not. This Ponies team, formidable, but not there. A nice little exploit of the defense. Let's take another look at this. Naranana in a good spot, but Cole manages to make a play just behind him and deflects the ball in high for that early goal. So it's not always bad that they're just sending in one player on defense. Oh, advanced German! What a stop! Are you kidding me with that? Doomsy with an epic stop. May not have been counted as a save, but it sure looked it. Oh, a nice high clearance. Doomsy tries to put it in there, but advanced German again. Not letting these things happen. German puts the ball on net, but Cole there to make a play. I'm sorry that I keep spinning around, but that's all this ball is doing right now. It's just making plays around me. Fisho tries to put the ball on net, but Shoten, who we already know is a very solid defender and goaltender. A little bit of an aggressive exchange there. Shoten tries to do a setup here. He's trying to put the ball on net. Goal! Shoten. What a setup. Let's take another look at this. Ball comes in strong off the wall. He centers it and follows through just over Fisho's head and puts it on point. This game is all tied up. Doomsy goes in on net. Cole breaks off to the side, probably trying to follow up on the clear, but he isn't on the right point. Shoten with another attempt, but Fisho makes the stop and goes up high. Collides there with advanced German. Can't really make a play on it. Doomsy into the corner. Trying to get a center here, but let's call him Nara. Can I say Nara? Say Nara. Fisho goes up high. Centering shot. Cole and Doomsy try to make a play on it, but can't do it. Can't do it. Shoten clears the ball back upfield. Gets a nice center, but Doomsy deflects it off of point before they can make a play. Doesn't get the clear, though. Fisho tries to get there. But Cole with the setup. Shot on goal. Up high. Stopped by Shoten at the last second. Again, advanced German gets in front of it. But a nice setup off the deflection, and Cole with the goal. One more time. They were doing a really solid job of trying to clear this out. But Doomsy got in front of it, got it to deflect off the rear wall, and there was Cole to make the play. Cole and advanced German, the only two players in. Doomsy off the wall with a setup, and oh man! Sorry, I lost sight of my camera there for a minute. It didn't go in, thankfully, so you didn't miss anything. You just missed a miss. But that was nearly a goal there. These Ponies are trying to play smart. They're trying to avoid getting in a bad setup. Oh, advanced German comes in a little underneath. Fisho can't get the point on. Oh, what a stop! Are you kidding me? Naranana. Oh, but Fisho there to make the follow-up. One more time. Look at this stop. And Shoten tries to get the clear, but they just can't do it. Back to the kickoff. Advanced German and Fisho. They collide. The ball barely goes anywhere. But it's all right. Doomsy off the wall. Nice little setup. Shoten tries to stop the deflection. They get the clear. Fisho beats Shoten to the punch to make a play on the ball. Naranana goes up high, but Cole is there. Right now, what we are seeing, Team Rocket is doing a phenomenal job at being there to pick up the rebound. That's a big, big skill set. For any of you people who, if you're out there and you're aspiring to be a really good team player or just a really good player in Team Rocket League, excuse me, make sure your rebound awareness is on point. Oh, Doomsy off the wall. Aerial goal. Look at this again. Doomsy goes up high, catches it in a beautiful spot. We didn't see the full replay, but that's okay. You know, it's all right. So this is looking a little more lopsided this round, but I think what we're seeing here is Team Rocket's got a good feel for this team now. And while Ultimate Ponies are a very, very solid team, I don't know if they're at the same level. Oh, but Naranana gets the goal. Let's watch this again. Naranana gets the center, and he just puts the pressure on. Even as Fisho tries to get in front of it, as you know, everybody tries to get in front of it, he's just relentless. All right, Ponies going back to the two-person kickoff. Team Rocket sticking with the one-man. Oh, a nice shot on point. Doomsy tries to clear it, but he puts it into a great spot. Advanced German was a little underneath it. Clears like that, they've got to be better at. If you're going to put the ball in a good centering spot like that, you can't leave it for a really good team. That's not saying that these guys aren't a really good team, but there's Fisho with the goal. I thought that was Doomsy who got that goal. Oh, look at that. Fisho kind of steals it away. But that's all right. Yeah, that clear on that last attempt there before the goal, that was just an example of they were able to get away with it because this team didn't quite have the aerial precision to make a play on it. But a team that does would have turned that right around. And they've got to avoid that. They've really, really got to avoid it. All right, so again, a lot of attacks going here. The Ponies are having a little bit of a difficult time keeping up with the defensive side. Team Rocket keeps beating them to the punch. Down to the final 30 seconds. Comfortably in Team Rocket's pocket is this game. But Fisho and Doomsy get the goal. Let's take another look at this if he actually sticks through here. Yeah, he taps it in, lets Doomsy make the play, and goal number 7 for Team Rocket. All right. German and Fisho collide. Ball doesn't go anywhere, but it's back on the offensive side for Team Rocket. ShoutStone is a very solid player when it comes to trying to make these midfield defensive stops before it gets too close. Advanced German has made some amazing goaltending saves here, but Naranana is not in the right spot. Look at this. Ball comes up high. Doomsy sets it up, but Naranana just a little off point to make the play. Kickoff, but that is going to do it. Team Rocket gets the second win. Cole with the ping of ages. That is a rough ping. Let me say that much. But there's game 2. Well, it looks like Team Rocket may very well take this series 3-0, but again, this Ultimate Ponies team is really doing a phenomenal job at keeping on the ball, making some defensive stops. They're having a few sloppy plays, missing their opportunity on some of these setups. You know, like I mentioned previously, there was that clear that was a little too overzealous, a little too ugly, and it was just off a point. And if this team was a little bit more consistently better with their aerials, that would have been a goal for the other side. So it's a little this will be a little interesting to see. You know, I could see this Ponies team taking a game off of Team Rocket. I don't necessarily think they would beat them, but let's see. Game 3 kicking off right now. Here we go. Fisho and German collide in the center. The ball is on the side of Team Rocket. They're going to have to clear it out. That's a good clear. Gets a good angle on it, but German there to make the stop. Naranana gets in front of it, but there's nobody there to go. Jeez, I'm sorry. ShoutStone. Amazing response to getting into position to make a play. Fisho puts the ball back on the blue side, but no, there's Advanced German. Puts the pressure back on. Shoten tries to charge in and make a play on the ball, but Doomsy was able to get the clear. Back on point. Ball's over my head. So right now we're seeing some pretty solid defense on both sides. The one thing I'm not seeing from this Ultimate Ponies team is some really big offensive setup. It's more of kind of taking advantage of situations, and Shoten, speaking of which, excuse me, Shoten taking advantage of that situation. The ball was stopped by Advanced German, and he was able to cut in there and make a play on it. Very nice. Ball goes high into the corner. Advanced German sends a high arcing shot, which is stopped by Cole. Excellent save. But see, this is what I mean. We're in a good offensive spot, but I'm not really seeing the big setup that I think this Ultimate Ponies team needs to be able to do to win this series. Maybe even to win a game. You know, so far they're in the lead. I'll give them that. Doomsy. Oh, he set that up. Doomsy. That right there. That is what I'm referring to. That's the thing that killed them in the PC Needs Love tournament. Over-eager clearances that just become centers for the other team. This Ultimate Ponies team might pull this game off if they can keep this up. I mean, you've got to either clear it on the wall or make a really good angle. Doomsy tries to put the pressure on, but Naranana with a big stop. Comes up Shoten, trying to make the follow-up, but he puts it in the corner off of Doomsy. This is some really solid pressure that this Ponies team is putting on. Not a lot of big offensive setups the way that Team Rocket typically does, but they're doing a great job of at least putting that pressure on point. And that's what they have to do. You know, take advantage of whatever you got, whatever your skill set is, take advantage of it. Doomsy sends the ball off the wall, but Shoten there to make the early stop. Keeps the ball clear. They're having a hard time getting contact on it, and this is looking really good for the Ponies. But there's Doomsy. Tries to put it in tight and low, but can't do it. Here comes Cole. High arcing shot. Fisho tries to get the pickup. Doomsy follows up, but they're just not on point. The shots are getting toward the goal, but they're not on the goal. And that is what is sparing this Ponies team. Naranana gonna have to play goalie here. A good setup. Cole makes the brilliant deke. Let's take a look at this setup again. It comes off the wall. Doomsy gets a little bit of a play, and Cole puts the right angle on it to throw Naranana off and get the goal. So Team Rocket back in this game, gets on the board. And now Doomsy tries a little bit of dribbling there, but I don't think this team's going to allow it. Shoten tries to put the pressure on Cole with the clearance. It is a little off point, though. That was not the ideal clearance. It worked out for him, but it was a little... the angle was a little bad. I will give him that. Fisho gets the center. Doomsy. Oh, Naranana! A lifesaver. Stops what was a sure thing. Oh, but they could not get the ball out of the zone. And Doomsy follows up with it. Let's see if we'll actually be able to see this. Fisho, look at that stop by Naranana, but Doomsy right there. Again, that rebound skill. Ties this game up 2-2. Minute 46 to spare. Fisho and Advanced German get in there. Shoten tries to follow up the setup, but Cole, very easy defensive stop. They're playing a little over-eager defense. That's okay, though. A little bit of a 2-1 here for this team. Two players on defense, one making the offensive plays. Gate's a little open, but there's Shoten. Trying to keep the ball in the air, trying to keep Team Rocket guessing. But there's Fisho. Naranana clears it back upfield. This is looking pretty good. But I think the one thing that's going to make this really tough is the lack of offensive setup. There's Fisho. Tries to make the aerial happen. Gets a good center for Doomsy. But Naranana with the stop. They've got to clear that ball away, though. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. That's getting them. Excuse me. I think that's going to be what really decides this game. They're making amazing stops, but they're not getting the clear. You know, it's a little bit of communication there. If you get the stop, somebody has to be ready and waiting to get the clear and put the ball in the corner or put it out there. But, oh, Advanced German trying to tie the game up. The ball is so close. Fisho barely stops that. Gets the clear. The offensive pressure off a little bit. But there's Shoten again. Puts the ball up high. Great center, but oh, Advanced German a little too short to make the stop. And they can't turn it around. This is going to be a heartbreaker if this Ponies team cannot tie this game up. There has been some stellar play right here. Oh, a great center. Oh, but nobody there to pick it up. Again, that clearance was a little off point. It was a great center for the Ultimate Ponies team. Final 10 seconds. I don't know if they can do this. It's such a heartbreaker. They were playing so well. They had such a commanding lead. But the ball's still in the air. It's not over yet, kids. And yeah, it is. So there you go. Team Rocket wins the series in a really a phenomenal Game 3. Oh.